yeah.
If I had it to do over, I think I would really... Airy? See the hold up and to your left? No, closer into the crack.
In here?
Yeah. None of it's sketchy, but it gets harder.
Sewing it up. That makes sense.
All right, so I'm gonna say a couple things. So, silence, please.
Lichens are actually these little universes of many different species interacting together. The main components of a lichen are a fungus and some kind of photobiont, either an algae or a cyanobacteria. And what I tell my students so that they can remember is that Freddie Fungus and Annie Algae went on a date to liken to each other. So they have to have the fungal and the algal partner. But they also include, sometimes it's a threesome, there's berry basidiomycete, there's yeast within the lichen symbiosis. Yeah, it's just an incredible, really little universe. And I think that this can be a model for how we're actually surrounded, in the natural world, we're surrounded by so much cooperation and working together, even though the narrative, the kind of dominant paradigm is that it's a nature red in tooth and claw and we're all competing. In fact, there's so many more instances of cooperation in the natural world, and lichens are this really beautiful example that get overlooked. And so if we can kind of peel back the layers of that onion, we see how much organisms work in tandem. So I'm Laura Bogus, and I'm a biology and ecology professor at Marshall University, just outside Asheville. And my specialty is cliff ecology, and kind of exploring all aspects of plants and lichens that grow on rocks.
Like, that's why having your notebook would be ideal, because then we can just go back to the exact same date where we...
I was making the move, and my I had a heel to help me with the thing, and the heel slipped, so I just barndered straight off, and just luckily Joey gave me a good spot. I think Mike was there too. Yeah, that was the biggest ripper I've ever taken. But it's fine. It was fine. Actually all really nice woods back in here. So it's like close to 300 acres altogether. Cliff ecology, like understanding what's happening on the cliff, really goes hand in hand with access. So I think that in order to open and keep crags open, we need people who understand the impacts and are able to give management recommendations that will really protect the species that are already here. And then I'm gonna go for the Caloplaca, this orange. So there's the top of this. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How far over do we go? Like here?
About here, yeah.
Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm gonna go with 19 or 20%. What do you think? That seems right. Okay. So that sort of sparked an interest in cliff ecology, and it's grown a lot. I think we mistakenly thought that cliffs were pretty uninteresting, but it's also hard to get out there. You have to have, for large vertical faces, you have to have good equipment, you have to have the expertise in ropes and that kind of thing. So, but we are seeing like a big uptick in cliff ecologists and papers being published, which makes me very happy. So a great example, a